I'm Chaz.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Brandon.
And we're Whiskey Wisdom. And on this episode, we're going to be going over some budget bourbons to start your collection. Come back with us and check out our picks.
If you're starting out and you really want to drink, come with us. We have some suggestions.
I really want to drink. I'm not starting out, but
I want to drink.
I'll help you guys start out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, if you're starting out drinking bourbons and whiskeys and you've gone past the Jack and Cokes and Jims and Cokes, where do you go next?
So Chaz has been wanting to do this episode for a while, and I think it's a good idea to go over some budget bottles for people who want to start getting into this that may not want to spend a lot of money on things they may not enjoy. So we picked some sippers, mixers, and special occasion bottles.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
So first in the lineup is something you've probably seen if you've been searching WhiskeyTube for any amount of time.
Yeah.
Evan Williams Bottled in Bond.
Evan Williams is a very cheap bottle. They even have a handle one that's relatively cheap too. I think the big one's $25. That's like $19.99.
Yep.
100 proof. What's so great about this budget bourbon
Budget bourbon. Thank you, Chaz.
is that it is bottled in bond. It's 100 proof. It is accessible. It's a step above your Jack Daniels and Jim Beams. It's a wonderful mixer, and you're on your way to bigger and better things.
Yeah, you're starting your whiskey journey.
Started.
You are. It's a great mixer, great sipper if you want. Great bottle to have in your collection for sure.
Yep, and being bonded, it's 4 years old.
Yep, that's true.
Always a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, next on the list is something that I think is on all of our shelves and should be.
Yeah.
Wild Turkey 101.
Another great bottle, higher proof, relatively cheap, very findable.
I love this on ice, guys. Yeah, I've sipped this neat. I've had it on ice. I've had it in mixers. It's pretty much a do-it-all, and it's very reasonably priced.
Yeah. Sipper mixer. You can't say enough about Wild Turkey. Everyone's already said enough about this bottle. It's just a staple on your shelf. It should be.
That's the bottle you graduate to from Jack and Jim.
There you go. There you go. All right, what's next, Brandon?
All right, so we got two in the next level. We're going to step up to one of our old faves right here. Is the Yeah Come On by Legends Distillery. This one is awesome. And then we also have an example that we reviewed recently that we all kind of loved, I think. And this is Weed Whiskey. So these are two similar bottles with different flavor notes, I think. So the Yeah Come On is super smooth, a little bit sweet on the palate, I think. And the Weed's more of, I got a buttery taste to this and a little bit of grain, a little bit of popcorn. What did you guys think?
I agree with you. The Yeah Come On, this one I think you're looking at $26, $27. This one a little bit more. I think this was around $39, $49. To me, these are both very sweet. This one had a little bit of smoke. This one had no smoke. That was about the only difference between these two. Incredible sippers, great on ice.
Great on ice. The Yeah Come On is great for old fashions and whiskey sours. You may have to pour a little bit more in there, but excellent taste.
If you were if you were doing a mixer, I'd probably opt for the Legends. It's just because that little extra smoke in it, I think, just makes the cocktail all that much better. This one's probably going to be a little more difficult to find in your area. The Legends is in Georgia and I think Tennessee. You may have to find this online if you're not in one of those states. This is going to be much more findable. Very similar to this, just without the smoke. That was pretty fun.
Interesting.
All right, next bottle.
All right, the next bottle we have for you is something interesting by a distillery that you've probably heard of if you're getting into whiskey and bourbon. And this is from Buffalo Trace, and this is one of their new offerings from their benchmark line. This is the Bonded. So like the Evan Williams, this is bottled in bond. So that means 100 proof, 4 years old, and it's actually quite a good sipper.
Is it around the same price?
It is. This is $24.99. So the Evan Williams you can probably get for $19.99, I think. So similar, a little bit more.
Yeah, Benchmark has a pretty big line that this is Buffalo Trace's new, I guess, budget line.
It is.
And some of them are pretty good. Some of them are not so good. But I mean, at how cheap they are,
right?
Try them out and see if you like them.
Yep.
I think some of them may surprise some people. And, it's a great way to get a bunch of bottles in your collection at a really, really, really low investment.
Right. Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
All right, what's next?
Okay, so next on the list is something really interesting, and I don't know if most budget buyers think of this one, but Knob Creek 9.
Knob Creek, I was just going to say, Knob Creek continues to impress me. They're putting out a bunch of stuff. I think they get a little more hate than I feel they deserve. I've enjoyed quite a bit of Knob Creek.
Yeah, as have I.
Most of the line is quite enjoyable. Listen,
Smoky, a little higher rye content, good spice. Just a really nice drink.
Very reasonably priced too. This, I say at the Knob Creek 9, you're starting to graduate more into like the sippers, and this is probably a little bit on the higher end of our budget. Ugh.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. This is a great sipper. I wouldn't mix this one. This would be more like a Friday night.
would you drink it over ice or put some water in it?
Yeah, I've actually tried both of those, Chaz. I didn't mean to step on you there, Matt, but it is good both ways. I really enjoy Knob Creeks over ice.
Yeah, agreed. All right, what's next?
All right, so now we're moving into a little bit more of a special territory. Say you have a Friday night or a weekend pour. So we're looking at something, again, from the Wild Turkey line. This is Rare Breed.
And that is an excellent bourbon. I mean, we did a review of it not too long ago. Just awesome.
Yeah, Rare Breed, you're tipping out at kind of the higher end for the budget line.
Yes.
I would say this is most budget. Well, everyone was a pretty budget. This is kind of getting on the higher end of the budget. I think Rare Breed, you're looking at, what are we, like 50 to 60?
50 to 60, yeah.
So it's kind of on the higher end. If you can, this would be something I would maybe add to your collection a little bit later after you get all the cheaper stuff. This could be your Friday's night pour, special occasion. This to me is kind of like a Stag Junior, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
we Stag Junior.
Right. We all kind of said this had stag-ish notes to it, but just a little bit
It was a
muted.
great alternative. So at this price point,
Yes.
you're starting to build yourself up into the higher end.
Right, Chaz.
And again, great over ice, great neat. You could even do like a really good cocktail with that too if you wanted. So, all right, we got one more.
Last but not least, in fact, last but most budget-wise, I think, we have an Old Forester 1910.
This bottle, obviously,
As you can see, it's a channel favorite.
I think you're looking at $50 for this bottle, maybe 60. So it's definitely on. Again, these two are definitely on the higher end. We get that. But if you can splurge for this bottle is just so incredible. It's just sweet caramel, not a lot of burn. You get all kinds of these
Notes, flavors, and
nutmeg. I think there's a little bit of a I don't know. Hang on. Let me find out. Let me revisit this.
Yeah, again.
he might be compromised.
Oh man, it's like pumpkin pie. It is just
Really, really good.
such a good bottle.
And as you move up a little bit in your price range, guys like this, you're going to notice more complexity in the flavors that you're going to get if you do sip it neat.
That's what I'm saying. We're starting out, you're moving up, you're starting your collection. This is going to be the top of it
Right.
at the moment.
Yeah.
From here, your palate, is going to either accelerate, you're going to continue on this journey.
You've got all of your occasions covered. You've got your cheap mixer, your mixers here, sippers, mixers. What is this?
That's a bonded.
This is a mixer or a sipper. This is just a daily drinker, in my opinion. And then you got your special occasions, Friday night pours. So
Any bourbon guy comes to your house and he sees this lineup, you're not going to be embarrassed.
yeah,
Yeah.
This is the start of a real collection and not just something that you did because that's what everybody else was drinking.
Fair.
agreed. And I gotta be honest.
Yeah, we love the 1920.
All right, guys, that's it for this episode. What do you guys think? What is on your list? What do you think should be on a budget special occasion, a budget daily drinker, a budget mixer? Did we miss something? Is there something better? We tried to get some different bottles that other people weren't doing. I know Evan Williams is a popular one, but this is what we came up with. What did we miss? What did we get right? What did we get wrong? Let us know in the comments. If you haven't checked out our Linktree, be sure to do so. Check out our Instagram, our Twitter, our Patreon, all that stuff. And subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah.
Give us, if you don't want to subscribe, just maybe click the thumbs up.
Yeah, or talk to us in the comments, guys. We try to reply to your comments. Get going. What did you start your collection with?
There you go. So, all right. Thanks, guys. See you guys on the next one. Take care.
Cheers.
Cheers.